संवसारातल्या मुखेल अर्थव्यवस्थेमध्ये ऊर्जा संक्रमणाचे नदरेन भारत सगळ्यात फुडें आसा अशी माहिती केंद्रीय अक्षय ऊर्जा मंत्री के सिंग हांणी दिली। 17 ते 20 ऑक्टोबर ह्या काळात नवी दिल्लीत जावपी इंटरनॅशनल सोलर अलायन्सच्या अनावरणा वेळार ते उलयताले। युरोपांत जाल्ले एनर्जी क्रायसिस हे रशिया युक्रेन गेर्राक लागून जाला अशो समस्या केन्नाय येवंक शकतात, देखून आमच्या पुरवण साखळेत विविधताय हाडपाची गरज आसा अशेंय केंद्रीय मंत्र्यान ह्या वेळार म्हणलें।
We in our country are serious. We put money where our mouth is. Insofar as the international is concerned, we are contributing. In our own country, our pace of transition is one of the fastest in the world. Amongst all the major economies, our pace of energy transition is one of the fastest. We are the only major economy whose energy transition actions are consonant with keeping the global rise in temperature to below 2 degrees. We achieved one of our NDCs good 9 years in advance. We had said that by 2030, 40% of our capacity will come from non-fossils. We achieved that in 21. And we are on the cusp of achieving the other NDC again in about a year's time, when we had said that we'll reduce the emissions intensity of our economy by 33% by 2030. We shall reach that in about a year or a couple of years later. We have upped our ambition in COP26, whereby we've said that by 2030, we will have 50% of our capacity come from non-fossils and 45% reduction in emissions intensity. So we are on track. In fact, we are ahead of whatever we have pledged. And we shall be ahead of whatever we have pledged, because we believe in it. So we are contributing, we are doing it ourselves. The first part is concerned about the energy crisis in Europe. Now, that is something which is a result of the ongoing conflict and supply chains getting disrupted. Such disruptions can happen at any time. Now that is the message from what we are facing. That disruptions in the supply chain can happen at any time, and so we need to diversify our supply chains. That not only goes for petroleum products, but it also goes for things like polysilicon and solar cells and solar modules. So the supply chains need to be diversified. We have taken steps to ensure that the supply chains are diversified. We came out with a PLI for manufacturing of polysilicon cells, polysilicon to cells to modules. That was very successful. We are going to come out with another PLI that will again put in place almost about 40 gigawatts of manufacturing capacity from polysilicon onwards to wafers, cells and modules. So we are putting in place mechanisms for diversifying the supply chains.